YT stands for Yeast Plus and back in the video, and today I'm going to show you guys how to fix the faulty antenna. As you can see, it's very loose, so I'm going to get that fixed. So it means taking out all these screws and the base and making sure that I haven't got nothing attached, and I can get this soldered back on. So I'm going to put you guys down. So before I start, I do have a quick shout out for the Godzilla fan, because one, he is doing very well for his channel. Needs a lot of support. I'd recommend go check it out. I will link it in the description below, so don't forget to check it out. And if you haven't already, please do subscribe and also like the video if you enjoy it. This is going to be a fixing the TV because the antenna is come undone again. It's the second time, so I'm going to show you guys how it's all done. So hopefully you can see, fingers crossed. And I've even got my soldering iron here, which is gas powered. So if you've got a gas powered one, make sure you be careful. Might use that to clean. So I'm actually going to use this lid here to put my screws in. So I'm going to undo the base first because they're the easiest to get rid of. Held down by 4 screws. Now, these issues with the TV and like loose connections are very common because 1, they can get knocked, 2, they've been used for like more than their lifespan, or 2 or 4, whichever. It is one of these where it just happens and you either buy a new part or you just try and solder it back together, which is what I'm going to be doing because I can't afford these things. Right, we've got the base off. I can give that a dust later. I'm just recording this video straight after the channel update. I was going to do the ASMR, but that didn't work, so I'm going to be doing this instead. I'm going to try and do the ASMR at some point else. So, if you guys are doing this at home, make sure you do either... Don't copy me, because the things I'm doing might be wrong, but even so, I'm copying my mate Vince for fixing the TV, so he's done it. My mate Vince, brilliant. He's also a Doctor Who fan as well. He likes a bit of Doctor Who. I left him a comment and he hearted it the other day. Now sometimes I can't even get the screws out, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to get something to get it out with in a minute. You can't even... Now luckily it does sometimes have arrows to say where the screws are. Now some parts are replaceable if you are thinking about it. Like the main things are the speakers, the motherboard maybe, HDMI port. Has only got one, and this screw is very temperamental. Why? There we go. So we've got the long screws out. Yep. Okay, I'm going to get something to wedge it out with. Okay, I don't have nothing to wedge it out with, do I? Have I got a magnet? Have a quick look around. Looks like I don't. Might be able to use this. Let's lever it out. That idea seems to work. This is in a piece of plastic that's very flexible to lever it out, which is pretty good. Right, we've got the 4 annoying screws out from the base. Right, we're going to work around the edge. Just move this along. I don't know if I ever filled the thing up today. I think I did. I think I filled up the soldering iron. I should get an electronic one at some point. I should really be doing it with like a heat-proof mat or something underneath, but I ain't even got one, so the pathetic way, I suppose. In fact, when I didn't have any tools, the only thing I used was a pair of scissors just to get screws off. That's what I used, and it seems to work. But now I use the proper tools, like to whip things up, because that's how you're meant to do things. Right, so we've got the annoying screws out. I'll tell you, the TV, it's yeah, I can't even read it at the minute. Okay, now the whole station's cleared off a bit. I just need to let that cool down, sorry. Make sure that these are in place. Before I do anything else, I'm going to put this back on. Because otherwise, we're never going to find out which is which. Okay, now we're going to put the top back on. But before we do, I need to put the plug back in, because how else we're going to switch it on if I don't have the power supply. These only go in one way. So it's going this way. Just gonna put that up. Right, I've changed the end. Because one is just not doing as it's told. So this shouldn't take the make. Right, that's fit into it for now. Right, it's got a good connection. It's gonna get it tapped. Like when I first got the soldering iron, this was the first thing I fixed, the TV. Then I fixed the lightsaber what I bought because of the dry solder on the LED. It just got too loose, and one day it ended up breaking. Right, let's gonna scoot that along. To make sure see that's not moving. But I want to make sure I've got it all. I knew I should have started with this one at the first. But it's just the worries about the plastic around it. I don't want to burn it. Right, what I'm going to do is something really stupid. Try go underneath the tripod a bit there. I'm burning the plastic slightly, not much to affect it, it's just... Right, take this off. Just gonna let that cool down before I attempt to make sure it's good. Right, so now let's test. Now that is strong, you can see. It's not as wobbly as earlier, that's good. That's really, really good. I've bonded that really well. I'll test it, because the TV signal's on. But before I do, I need to make sure I've cleaned everything off. So I'm going to take this board off, make sure I've cleaned everything. And then I'll put it all back in. I need to lift this up before I can use it. Right, so I'm going to lift it up. So I'm going to, yep, okay. That is connected, right. Screws have flattened all these. Yep. So push, pull, for this one. Oh, that one's really tight. There we go. That one's just in case I'll pull out. It's gonna help it. That's not coming out. That's... Oh, have I just snapped something? Oh, I hope I haven't. No, I haven't. Right. I'm going to do these screws. Just want to make sure I've got the board really clean before I attempt to put it back together, because the last thing I want is a short. Hey guys, sorry about that. I ran out of storage. I've had to send my video across to WhatsApp sooner than I thought. I'm still having problems, mainly because one is not wanting to bite on the air. So I'm on the edge where I'm going to throw it, and I'm not going to do that because I want to get this fixed. I will get it fixed. I just don't know why it's not actually going on properly. It did it last time. It's just not wanting to go on. just not wanting to stick. I don't know why, it's sticking to the solder right there with anything else. It's really doing me head in. It did stick alright. I just don't know why it's being stupid. Right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to change the end. Because it's not actually cooperating. I'll do it in such a way where I can actually take it off without physically having to dry it. See it sticking to that and anything else. Nah, I can't get it off. Right, we have to wait till it dries. There. It's like to protect the plug. There we go. Up and running. Right, I'm gonna switch sides. Right, I'm gonna have a look, see what's bulking this side here. Why is that? This side's fine, it's just this side. But I think it might be the connection of the solder. Now it's fine. So, now I'm going to put the screws back in. So, the shorter ones in here, I think. Right, we'll find out. The long ones, there should be about 4. Oh, I get you. Short ones for the stand. Long ones for the back. Right, got you. Should really separate them, shouldn't it? So, I'm going to put the screws back in one by one. I'm just going to extend the screwdriver up a bit. I don't know if you can see the TV up this way a bit. You should be able to see a bit. So I'm going to put this like that. Hey guys, sorry about like the ending. I did put the case back on. I was telling you about don't copy me and stuff, but unfortunately my camera ran out of storage for my phone, and I was spending like nearly 2 hours trying to send videos across because it was failing to send. but I managed to send them, so the TV's now working, so I'm just going to show that to you now. I haven't got everything else plugged in, as like I've undone like that lot to do it. Like seriously, my videos that I've sent myself are taking the mic. There you go, TV's working, so can't even turn the blimming thing off. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already. Please comment down below your subscribe and likes, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Alonso.